Mm. Damn. What's up, man? Oh, there's Denver. Oh, oh, this EP, EP gets married. Denver. Oh, a little bit of friend. You couldn't fully. All right, so
Peace and blessings. I know that look pretty crazy. Like, what's going on? Those are crypto. You looking to double up, triple O, passive income on these are money making opportunities and money making activity. So I was just showing you a few different cryptocurrencies that's less than $1 that you can get in for free by using my link. Get your $5 to start. Sign up. All you need is a PayPal account and that you're a real person, and also to load money onto the app. Take money off, put money on. You can get the $5 for free, and also you could add more to your investment, or just take that and whatever you're gonna do with it. But nevertheless, I like to put positive vibes out into the universe. I'm Aaron Glenn, CEO and creator of Team Angie. Also, I advocate for mental health awareness as well. I like to read from this book. Today is my young friend's birthday, so he's 16. You guys see my post on Facebook. Show him some love. Give you a moment to do that. And also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Team Angie LLC is my YouTube channel. Binge watch all my videos. Got a nice little catalog. All motivational, inspirational, and educational videos. If you're looking to join a community of like-minded individuals looking for some mental health awareness tips and tools to manage stress and anxiety, created a blog post exactly for that. You get that free copy. You just sign up in the link below. And this is the reading for today. Remember that joy is not dependent on your circumstances. Some of the world's most miserable people are those whose circumstances seem the most enviable. People who reach the top of the ladder career-wise are often surprised awaiting them. True, true joy is a byproduct of living in my present. Therefore, you can experience it in places anywhere. Don't judge a day as devoid of joy just because it contains difficulties. Instead, concentrate on staying in communication with you. Concentrate on staying in communication with you. Many of the problems that clamor your attention resolve themselves. Other matters you must deal with, but I will help you in secondary to the goal of living close to me. You can find joy even in the day. And that word comes from and was inspired from the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, verse 17 through 19, and also the book of First Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 27. Enjoy peace in his presence, Jesus calling, written by Sarah. The word for October the 5th. It's pretty dope. You're going to go through stuff, but there is hope in the midst of your circumstances, in the midst of suffering. Government shutdown, people are worried about finances and things like that. The Lord says if we focus on any problems will be, and that's a nice promise of the Lord to help us figure things out. Not help us, but we give our problems to the Lord. That's what I've been doing. It's not been an easy year, focusing on teenaging and trying to grow, upscale, and learning different things and implement things, and, trusting on the Lord and going along the way, showing me different things to maintain positions to lead. Um, Money in my pocket, income, learning skills, and uh, financial literacy. These are activities you guys can take and partake upon as well. What my mentorship is about, financial literacy. So yeah, these are just cryptos that you can buy and take advantage of for the end of this year and come up. These are ones you can buy and hold. But let me show you what I really got my eye on. Well, hold on, I'll show y'all these. Let me see, stars. So these the ones I got my eye on. All of these. Majority of these less than $1. And some of these I own a few. But all of these getting ready to profit in November. Like the bump. Whatever y'all want to see. These different countries like this. This like which I really want to look for though is the ones that doing numbers like this, like 9%. Because they doing big number. You can profit daily. Like right now they at 0.002. In October, they gonna be or December 6th or the 9th. Let's just say the 6th, because I can't really get it on point. The 7th. It'll be at 0.1. So it'll be up. If you could buy in right now, that's a major profit. 69.28%. So that's a big profit. That means they got a lot to profit. Especially it's down low right now. It's at 20% right now. December 7th, it'll be at 30 cents. So that's a quick double up. And if you hold a little longer, it'll be up a little bit more. These maps don't go back that far. That's why I don't really like this app. But I mean, they got situations you can profit on. But this you get right now today for the $5 free. And that's just another one I use. You could have multiple wallets if you want and have different little, money in them or all of them, whatever. But I just got a few bucks in there because I got different stuff like game tokens and different tokens like that. And on this, I majority got mainly got stocks and crypto. And on my other stuff, I got NFTs and crypto. So all you can well, basically tomorrow when the market's open for the stock, so I could buy another IPO. And I'll show y'all why and what's going on with that and what you could do with that. But these the cryptos, and these go back a little further. That's why I like this app more. Like these, all of these. But this the one I got right now. I'm finna buy in some more of these in a couple days. Like 10 days. In the 14th. Because I got 2 million right now. 915,911. And we up like 66 cents. And then sell on the 14th. And then we gonna use the extra money we got in here and buy more. So yeah, this go back like 5 years. That's why I like this one. Because you could actually, go back a little while. But even if we just go back a year, we're a little bit on track right now. Like this day almost over with in the next 40 minutes. The market's gonna start over and then it's gonna stop and it's either gonna jump up or it's gonna drop. And you're gonna see that if you bear with me if we don't hear it long. Because they're recording a new day. And I'll show y'all like that in advance real quick. So these sticks, like this green stick is a full day. And what this means is, let me show you one that's kind of clear. Like this one. So this red one, right? What this means is the white part for the day. Well, let's go to the green one. All right, yeah, okay. For the day, right, is the white part. It started down here at the bottom and it reached all the way up here. And as the price was going up and down, the price reached all the way here. And then with that green part. So that was where the price highest is, right? And then for the next day, it started up here. The white part is where the day started, and it dropped all the way here to the bottom of the white. And what the red mean is the price came all the way up, it pushed back up. This is the highest, but it didn't reach its next high because it was still lower than the high. It's lower than yesterday's high, so it's still red. And then the previous day high, and then it dropped all the way back down, and then it stopped right here. It closed at this price at the bottom of the red. And then the next day, as you can see, the white part, it opened at the top, and then it dropped all the way down. It reached all the way here at the bottom, but it didn't close. It came all the way back up to the top of this red, and then it came back down to the bottom of this red, then it came back up and closed at the top of the red, and then it went over. Reached for the day, but it didn't close. And it'll stay red because it never reached the highest part of this. It never topped this previous day price. So yeah, that's what that's about. And like I was saying, it's finna close. It's finna get ready to do a whole one of these. And it's either gonna be red or green. So we'll go back to the regular thing real quick. We'll go back. Well, we'll go live so we can see. Let me try to. Can I do it? I don't think so. Well, anyway, I can't do it. I thought I had mine a little different. See? On my phone, it's different though, but you can see here that it's gonna close red because it's negative at this point. Well, we could go live. So 974, and then it reached 989, and the day about to close, and it's not like if it reached 989 or 990, then it's gonna close green because it reached its highest price for the day. Well, let's go to the previous day. 1017. So it's gonna close red because the previous day was 1017, and the previous day low was 996. Red because it didn't top the previous high, so it's on the downtrend. But for the whole day, it's only down zero point 0.9 from the highest that it reached for the day. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, what I was breaking this one up is because it's getting ready to do its profit, which was last year around this time, 80. So October 6th, which is tomorrow, which is the new day, its high is going to be like 1023. So I'm going to profit tomorrow, then cash out on the 7th, let it drop back to the 80. Well, to the 9th. So tomorrow night or tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, we're going to cash out. Yeah, 984. And we waiting until it to hit like 1023 sometime tomorrow, 1006, October the 6th. And then we're going to wait till October the 9th to buy back in. And then we're going to buy in way more because I bought in at like 940 and we was making profit now. And then we're going to keep doing this until we're going to buy back in October the 9th. Then wait till like October the 14th and then cash out again on the major profit again. And then we're going to sell out again until November the 4th. And then buy back in. What we waiting on right now while we doing that is price. And that should be like at 12 o'clock tonight. If not tomorrow on Tuesday. But you want to be able to hop on this before it take off because this is for the long run. You will hold this until the end of the year. So you'll be able to buy more IPOs when they drop and then they keep you in the loop. So yeah, I'm waiting right now. Look like they got more. They probably only still got that one from the drop. October the 9th. So yeah, we still waiting. But this the one though. And usually the ones that's like $30, they be profiting the most. That's why I want to grab one of these. I already got one, but we not in that much profit. Only like 27 cents. So we waiting on this to drop. It's 39.60. but I want it to be like, between 31 to 33. And then we'll show y'all like what they be doing. So my strategy to get this at a cheaper price. Like the ones that launch, like this one just launched. They was $1. Now they already up. October the 1st, $1.27. And the month just started. So they going up like $1 a day. I wanted to get in this one, but I had to wait. I got this one right here. It started at 14.26. But we was already up like $15. But people already sold out. That was September 19th. That's what we waiting on. And then other ones that was like at $30, like this one. Well, this was $25, but they up $15 profit now. That was September 11th. They current price $40. So yeah, like these the ones that you really want to buy. Cause now they up $65. They almost like a double up. But that's a nice little come up though. This one was $31. They up $145. So like if you would have just bought one of these and then by the end of the year you would have been up $114 profit. Either tonight, which is Monday at like 9 o'clock, when they go public with the price, or Tuesday, because they finna go public with the everything by Thursday. And if you want to be a part of this, you got the 90 days to run it up. So that went up $100. And it's the Robinhood. I got the link in my bio and description. If you want to take part of this, that's on my YouTube, Team Angie LC. I'm about to roll up and chill. And one thing about this too, like if y'all like sports or whatever, like this one was $40. You'll be up $100 right now if you would have spent the $40 one time. Current price $134.50, 49 cents actually. And I mean the money just growing. Reddit. I just want to put y'all on opportunities. This one stream of income, so you can have multiple streams of income. Also, on top of settlements, they coming in every month. So this one was at $34. You would have been up $170 if you'd have spent that $34. So I mean, this not a bad investment. Or keep buying more shares, and you would have been up uh, $400, up $60. Current price $270. I mean 70 cents. $173.70 profit, up 510%. So yeah, these just ones that's doing good, some doing bad. And then when they doing good, you want to take profit and then wait your 60 days, depending on how it's going, whatever the situation is. This another one. They up $110 from 38 bucks. 148, 110, 75 cents. Not everyone, depending on what industry they into. This one costed $100, but they up $200 and $21 in profit. Current price 323. So the more you spend, the more you get back, of course. But yeah, we waiting on this one to drop, so we want to be a part of this one. Like this one, when they dropped, we was a part of this one. We was like, so we want to be a part of this one too. It's between $31 and $33. Final price soon. We just waiting on that. But if you don't want to wait, then you got to pay $39.60 to get one. Multiply that times however many you want to buy. This another thing though, like what I did and what I've been doing while to grow your buying power. So hold on real quick. I'll explain this in a minute. They ain't gonna show it on here, but what they mean by contracts, right? I could just show you on the phone. I think yeah. For y'all who like sports or whatever, you could do bets on here. Like today, I just bet on Dallas Cowboys against New York Giants or the Jets. No, the New York Jets. I bet that the New York Jets was gonna lose to the Cowboys, and they was like, all right, so 40 cent that the Jets gonna lose, and I did that times 40, and I made $25. $25 extra. I spent 16 bucks, and what I could have did, I could have sold all of my cryptos and then doubled that up. Because I knew they was gonna win. And how did I know that? So let me show you right here. It's because I heard a dude that played for the team. He was like, "Yeah, I'm betting on them." So I'm like, "I am too then." No risk, no reward though. You gotta risk losing to risk winning. It's a predictions, right? Pro football, pro basketball, and then what you'll do is you'll click on pro football. It's talking about football, and then you see right here, I could bet like to 30 cents. So I'll do 30 cent one. That's the double up more. Cause 60 cent, the rest of the 60 cent is just 40 cent. So I'll win 40 cent off the dollar, and I'll win 40 cent times however many times. So that's just what I did with the other game. I just did the 40, like the cheaper one. Like I do the 30 cents, so I make 60 cent off the dollar, and I'll do that like 40 or 50 times or whatever, right? Even if you got $1, then you just made a 60 cent profit, and then you can put that 60 cent on some crypto. But the more you do, the more you get back. So that's what this is about. Not to do the bets now. Like the final scores is coming up, like 99 cents to one. So like if I want to just get 1 cent extra, then I'll do that one because basically they finna win. And if I don't, then I'll just be like I get the 99 cent extra off. Oh yeah, these final scores. So you can't do nothing anyway on these except for the one at the top. That's a game that's gonna play October the 6th at 8:15. That's Kansas Chiefs versus the Jacks. and I could bet early on that. But I ain't gonna do it because I'm already waiting on the situation. So you could do that too, like I can just double that up to like I spend all of this and then double it up to 75. Then I'll take all that and double it up to 150. But what I'm finna do, like in the next on the 14th, basically, we finna double up all of this. So we already know how high this gonna go, but this one was a small one. But we already in profit though, and we just gonna take all this and then buy some of these other cryptos. All right, finally showed. Like it's too late. Yeah, it just froze. Strategy is what it's about and how to come up. I mean, you got to work it though. I know a lot of y'all was like, wow, I don't really want to wait. I need some now, but this right now, this just over the weekend, you can do this every Sunday until football is over with, or basketball is over with, or until the stocks. You can do the cryptos every day, but I like to do it week to week. All right, it finally came back. Like it's different strategies. It just showed y'all the day to day when you can do. It ain't gonna show here, but that's what I was showing y'all on the phone. Oh yeah, these the different cryptos. Get some of these while they down, cause they finna do their thing in October. I mean November, and they did a big gap, 30 cent. They at 4 cent currently. Now they at 20 cent. So yeah, they make they moves a little different. Let me see. That's why I like to go back 5 years, cause you can really see. January 3rd. So with them, you really want to make your move with them around June to July. I really wouldn't mess with this one until June to July. But the other ones, yeah, I'll just go by my list on that one because that's why I got a list. Especially on the other app, them the ones I saw finna do the same thing in 90 days. Like Hedera, this one. So that's November. 25th, they're 40 cent. October to December, they did big moves. But they're a little rocky though. They're a little unstable, unsteady. But they did a big thing from October to November. So this the time. They had 20 cent too. So they might be rocky until the end of the month. Then they're gonna pick it up until December 1st. No, until December 6th. But the way the economy shut down, they might keep it up. So yeah, that's another thing too. Like, you can do this every weekend with the IPOs. We're just gonna let this sit until I'm finna just, wait on this till the 14th. Well, actually till tomorrow night, like I was saying, because this finna close down. And we still in profit at like 60, 70. And then it look like it's gonna back up or whatever. I don't know. But we just we gonna see what's gonna happen until tomorrow. And then we gonna sell and wait until the ninth. And then we're gonna buy in with everything. And then on the 14th, we gonna sell again and then wait till the first and then buy everything in. And some other we're gonna do like $60 on this and then $30 on something else. If that's right. Let me see. So yeah, nah, we gonna do like $30 on this and then uh 30, like that. Cause I know this one costs not this one, but the other one we trying to get is gonna be between $31 and 33, and we wanna come up with that one within the next 30 days. Cause like I was showing you, I usually the IPOs that cost like $30, they be coming up with like the $120 profit or like 200 within like 30 days. And the one I got now within the 30 days, it's already up 26 cents, but and we just gonna cash out and be ready to reinvest. So we hoping to have a decent profit, but if not, whatever, right? We just gonna reinvest. And if we doing well, we might just keep rocking with it. And then uh we just gonna around that time while the money sits, we're gonna take some of that profit and then do what I just did as far as with the sports. We just gonna double the money up like that. And then we're gonna just keep doing that until the week comes, until it's time to buy back in November the 4th. We'll probably put like 200 in and double that up until uh December the 6th or the 8th. Or we might do a little bit more, a little bit less. I don't know. But we just gonna keep on doing it. Maybe 100 at a time, a few hundred at a time, or whatever. But yeah. So if y'all wanna, double up, this what you can do. I started off with think like $20, then I went to 40, then 40 to 80, 80 to 100. and I be taking out profits too. So you can see like we took out profits like $30. Then we came up, took off like $20. It's not showing. I'm finna, man. It ain't showing. But this is just today though. This what I be doing. Like you see when it go up like this, double up, boom, take it away, reinvest it. Do it again. Keep doing it again. Doing it again. Doing it again. And then I just figured to put it all on there. But if you're not willing to risk your time, your investments, like all you gotta do is cash it out, cash it back in, and then be proud of yourself and trust yourself because this stuff don't just be like leading you this direction for a reason. Success leaves clues. You gotta trust everything happen right on time as it's supposed to. Don't rush. Don't rush the process. Failure is a part of success, and success is 90% mindset. Just knowing that you're on the right track, the right path, you're trying to stay focused because you're gonna have distractions, and it's a lot of different things to focus on. Even with learning how to become an entrepreneur and doing all this legal stuff, like it's a lot of stuff that I just lost. Even trying to learn this stuff, so many things that come with it. You'll end up embarking on this journey and starting to go this path and that path, and everything is all about this. Meanwhile, you got another situation that was important and still important, but it comes with this and this and that. It's like, wow, whenever you feel like you finally get a break, you don't go back to these things. You go to something different to get your peace of mind. And it's like you forget about it or you neglect certain different things, but it's like, unless you got somebody to delegate tasks to, then you will forget certain things. You'll be reminded with certain realities with like do flags or like, the notes that's like this do or that's do or you're about to lose this or different little stuff like that. It'll remind you like, wow, I forgot about that because I'm so far into this come with so many different things. But it's doable nevertheless. This stuff figure outable. Get it to start working for you, then you go back to other things and get those things to start working for you. You figure out how to get it to work for you. This is how you have a business on auto because a lot of this stuff working for me. It's just I got to keep on seeking and keep on going. The marathon continues. Looking at the different little paths, different things that successful people do. So I was just listening to them today, and it was like, "Who you got?" And stuff just makes sense. If it makes sense to me, I like to add to it. I like to create. So I create different streams of income, and I feel like when I'm creating, if something makes sense, then I like to add it to my situation. And if not, then I take myself out of that situation. Not taking from it or destroying it. So that's my thing. And I just thank God for leading me this way. I clutter my mind with thoughts that doesn't help develop who I am or develop my dreams and goals. So those things I can't focus on because they don't help me see clearly on what to do, when it's time to take action. I can learn about different things all day, but if I'm not actively acting on it, then it's not being done. And I'm not capitalizing on it. I'm not profiting from it. And it's doable, just because it don't happen right away. or overnight. And some things do, but it won't if you continuously trust in the process and paying attention on the results that you desire. Sometimes you just do enough, just get a little bit of information, and that's probably just all you need to do for the day. Then once you get a little bit of information, analyze what makes sense, act on that, continuously to do so, continuously adjust the way you move forward, but nevertheless continuously move forward. Because dreams do come true. You desire to become financial. Figure out which ways to do that. Your path and journey to do that might be different than what you thought it might be. So you have to relearn things and know that it's all right. If you don't know, you just don't know, and it's all right. Like I never thought that different investment forms like this and strategies will help me get to that goal. Nevertheless, with my art as well, digital products and just stuff like that. It's a journey, and it's a wonderful journey. And I'm just on my way. My birthday, I go show them some love. And yeah, we just celebrating day to day in this 90-day challenge. Celebrating the small wins and we celebrating the big wins, but we celebrating that we keeping them going in peace and blessings.